Akshita, over to you now. You're on the ground. A lot of heightened activity in different areas in Telangana. Akshita, over to you.
Right, Pooja. I'm hoping that the voter turnout gets better. Last time around, Hyderabad didn't come out in large numbers. We're hoping that changes this time around. Overall voting percentage in 2018 was about 73%. Let's hope it goes much further than that this time around. But those latest figures that you've got us, Pooja, along with that, let's get you the news break that's coming in right now from Jangaon in Telangana, where clashes have been reported between Congress and BRS workers. This has been reported outside a polling booth. We're still getting in information right now on what happened, but this has happened in Jangaon of Telangana, which is traditionally considered to be a BRS stronghold. Let me take this across to Apurva Jayachandran for more details. Apurva, what information have you been able to pick up on what caused these clashes? Have there been any casualties or injuries reported?
Well, Akshita, what we do know is that at Jangaon, where these clashes took place, this was between the BRS and the Congress leaders. That's what we are getting to know. In fact, several of them had gathered around near the Jangaon railway station, where these clashes had taken place, and the clashes took place between the Congress and the BRS workers. While the reason is yet to be ascertained, sources do state that this is in connection with the Congress objecting to Palla Rajeshwar Reddy, one of the candidates there. He had in fact been standing near the polling booth for a long time, and he had been in the vicinity encouraging voters. That's what had caused the clashes, is what we're hearing from sources. Luckily, no persons were injured in these clashes that took place. It looks to be like a war of words that had took place between both the Congress and the BRS workers, who had been there to support their leader, who had arrived there to exercise his right to vote.
Okay, so Apurva getting us details really of what's transpired in Jangaon, clashes breaking out right outside a polling booth too. Unfortunate, but this is part and parcel of elections here in India. You always see these kind of incidents being reported of tension breaking out, and Apurva telling us that this was triggered by one of the candidates also coming there to the polling booth, led to some sort of an argument which then took a violent turn. No injuries have been reported, but is polling continuing there in Jangaon, or has it been halted, Apurva, as a result of these clashes?
Akshita, this is not the first incident that we are seeing where clashes have been reported. Several leaders, when they are going to in and around their constituencies, after the casting their vote, several of the Congress and the other party leaders and supporters there who are there, these kind of clashes do come up. But today in Jangaon, this just happened a couple of minutes back. This was near the Jangaon railway station at the polling booth there, where one of the leaders there, Palla Rajeshwar Reddy, had gone ahead to exercise his right to vote, and following that he had been seen interacting with the local public in and around, is what we are getting to hear from sources. This interaction that took place is what kind of caused the ruckus that took place there between the Congress and the BRS supporters. There was a war of words that erupted. Luckily, we are getting to know that the police had dispersed the crowds as soon as possible. They had the election officials there on spot, and the police security who had been deployed there, they were also able to disperse the crowds as soon as possible, even as the clashes turned out in large numbers, and there was a lot of ruckus there outside the polling booth. So things have what we are getting to know is restored back.
Apurva, stay on with me because you've also sent us visuals. These are the live visuals on our screen right now of K.T. Ramarao, the minister in the government right now, and ensuring that it is that photograph that is of the day, which is that he's cast his vote, that ink on the finger, to ensure that, again, these are leaders, remember, these are important figures who've come out, cast their vote. Of course, no surprise which party you would have voted for, but it's also important to show that at this point, it's not like a holiday. It's a day to elect your leadership of your state. Apurva Jayachandran, who was tracking the latest on this. Apurva, did K.T. Ramarao give out any statement? Did he say anything, any appeal? He's been making a lot of controversial comments too against the opposition parties, the Congress and BJP. very confident of BRS's victory. Do tell us what exactly unfolded at that polling booth.
Well, Pooja, KTR had just arrived here a couple of minutes back and had cast his vote. He had also gone ahead and spoken, calling out for the public to arrive here and in large numbers and exercise their right to vote. We're also getting to, he had spoken about several other, important topics, including that of the recent BRS filing a complaint with the Election Commission there, demanding that there needs to be action taken against the Congress. Remember, this complaint was filed by the BRS with the Election Commission just late last night, where they had called out on the deepfake videos there. In the complaint copy, they're also gone on to state that these deepfake videos